Hello everyone! So henna is becoming extremely popular in hair care as a natural way to add some color to your strands and to make your hair thicker and stronger over time. I am personally a huge fan of using henna because it makes my hair so soft and shiny, but it also has a lot of other benefits, including it being antifungal, anti-inflammatory, a really great treatment for dandruff and head lice. It's great for promoting hair growth and balancing the pH of your scalp and so much more. But what I want to talk about today is one of the really common issues that people run into with using henna, because even with all of its benefits, it is a strengthening treatment, and as such, it has a tendency to make our hair feel a little bit dry. And if you are new to henna and you don't know how to deal with it, it can be quite a scary experience because you may end up getting a lot more breakage than before. And I'm not trying to scare you guys away from using henna. I am a huge fan of it. I personally try to use it every 3 to 4 weeks with amazing results. But there was a period of time when I was using henna a little bit too often, and as a result my hair ended up getting extremely dry and extremely brittle, so much so that I was scared to even comb through my hair or shampoo it because it was just that dry. But I was able to fix this issue about a month after trying different things, and since then I have learned how to more effectively prevent dryness from henna in the first place. So I'm going to make a little two-part series just kind of sharing with you guys a lot of the things that I've learned so you can have an amazing henna experience. This video is going to be about how to prevent drying out your hair from henna in the first place, and next week on Tuesday I will post a video on how to actually treat your hair if you are already experiencing extreme dryness from this treatment. So I hope you guys find this video helpful, and let's get into the video. So as I mentioned before, strengthening treatments can leave our hair very stiff and brittle, and so we want to bring back our strands' flexibility and elasticity with hydrating ingredients. The easiest way to do this is by making sure you generously coat your hair with a moisturizing deep conditioner immediately after rinsing out the henna. Leave it on your hair for about 20 minutes or longer, and apply some heat to your hair if it is a little bit thicker or a lower porosity. If my hair is feeling especially dry, I do like to add a teaspoon of olive oil or avocado oil to my conditioner, and that really helps to just knock out any dryness that I had. And I know that this is an extra step to a already long process, but this is really essential to making sure your hair stays soft. And to be completely honest, this is the most effective tip that I will give you guys today. And so honestly, you could stop watching this video right now and you'll be good to go. But if you do decide to stay, another thing that you can do is add hydrating ingredients to your henna mix. So for example, instead of using hot water to mix up your powder, you can try different herbal teas such as chamomile tea, tulsi tea, hibiscus, or aloe vera. They each have their own unique benefits but are collectively known to be really reparative for dry hair. But if you'd like, you can add a mashed up avocado or a conditioner, or even a little bit of olive oil to your mix as well. However, it is important to keep in mind that mixing these types of ingredients with henna can make it difficult for the dye to adhere to your strands, which in turn will take away some of that pigment and hair thickening effects. On the other hand, if you don't care too much about coloring your hair but you still want to experience the softening and strengthening benefits, you may want to consider a henna gloss. For this, you just want to take a teaspoon or so of henna powder and add it to another moisturizing base such as a deep conditioner or an avocado or a banana. You can add some additional herbs or even some bentonite clay or rossel clay to really help define those curls. You can really add whatever you'd like, just as long as it's on the more moisturizing side. I will sometimes add a splash of apple cider vinegar to help reach that lightly acidic environment henna needs to be able to release its dye. And after I mix everything up, I'll just let it sit in a warm area for about 4 hours, and then I'll apply it to clean, dry hair and then just leave it on my head for about 4 to 8 hours. The thing that I really like about henna glosses is that you actually don't need to deep condition your hair after you rinse it out. And this is because your gloss would have already been balanced with those hydrating ingredients. And so after you rinse or wash out your gloss, you can just style your hair and go. So those were my 3 ways on how to prevent dryness from henna, and don't forget that next week I will be posting that video on how to actually treat your hair if you are already going through some hell. But for those of you who just cannot wait until next week, I want you to basically follow the first tip of this video. When you're in the shower, get your hair nice and wet. If you have a low porosity, try to use some really warm water and then let that just roll over your hair for about 30 seconds to a minute. After your hair is soaked, take some olive oil or avocado oil and mix it up with one of your favorite moisturizing conditioners and apply that to your hair. After you do all that, you want to put on a conditioning cap and apply some heat if that's normally what you do, and leave the mask to settle into your hair for at least 30 to 60 minutes, though it should not hurt you to leave it on for a little bit longer. After that, you want to either shampoo your hair or use a cleansing conditioner to get out any excess oil, and your hair should feel a lot better. I really hope that helps, because that basically sums up half of my next video, so I'm praying that it does. If it did help you guys out and you would like to see some more of my work, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next Tuesday.